information, you're pretty much telling me that this is that the unmarked vehicle that killed 4 people came from the state police. Because you just told me that all the unmarked vehicles are from the state. So you pretty much just told me that the unmarked vehicle came from the state. You know? So you somehow, this killer who got a hold of an unmarked vehicle came right from the state. Wouldn't that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me that there's a state statute and they've allotted 10% to be unmarked, so that means the vehicle that killed 4 people came from the state. Is it really that hard to figure out? You know what I mean? But no, I was just telling some people about the situation that happened to me in Nevada that you were witness to. Remember what happened with the dog? Remember?
Oh, well, yeah, I remember how I rescued Pearl.
Yeah, you went in there and to help me out because I was afraid to go in there, and then the ticket went in your name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ticket went in your name, not my name, and then we don't hear anything, and we're at Rex's house, right? And then all of a sudden we didn't hear anything, and I was like, well, I didn't want you to get in trouble, so then I go down to the court to try to find out what's going on, since you didn't hear anything about a court date or anything, and then I got arrested. I was just telling, and that was the Henderson Animal Control, and I was telling people that story recently. Yeah, and that, so you were an actual witness to that, so. Because a lot of people are having a hard time believing that the police and these people are really as corrupt as they really are, because they have a really good way of covering up their.
It's the same kind of thing about they don't think they're really trying to kill us with their vaccines.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're just so it's a naivety. Like you really believe authority because they have a white coat or just because they have a uniform, well then that must mean that somebody, put them in some kind of authority position. That doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. And then there's this whole scandal coming out, that like a bunch of nurses are not even real nurses. They're getting fake diplomas. It doesn't mean anything just because somebody's in a position of authority anymore. Nothing. Yeah, but that's what people are having their hard time wrapping their brain around. Is that, well, this person, if they went through the school, the police academy or whatever, well, that must be, they somewhat, they don't do a moral check on the police. They don't do any kind of a morality check. You just have to pass the police academy, and it's only 4 months. The basic training was 2 months. It's only like a couple months more than basic training, but I served for 15 years. They do their 4 months of training and get a gun and a badge and start killing people. It's not okay. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to. I just wanted to touch base really quick.
Yesterday, well, a lot of times I've noticed, and this was way back through the whole winter.
Uh-huh.
This is a weather take, but a lot of times the really strong weather would go underneath us.
Oh yeah.
It's
just pass. It would just pass South Dakota.
No, it wouldn't pass South Dakota, but it would pass us.
It would be right underneath that area.
Yeah.
It'll be more in the Sioux Falls area.
Let me finish.
Okay.
It will go. I've been watching this and hearing about it.
Yeah, I know you're good with weather.
It would go through a pier or something.
Just underneath you. Okay.
Yeah, underneath. That's 150. And yesterday for a change, because we did have a few. I wouldn't really call them thunderstorms, but you can just vaguely hear something. It could be 40 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of rain. But that one was going north. That was north.
And it seems to just pass you every time? Like the really bad storms?
We get storms, but we don't get the big fronts.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's a lot of stuff have been
Yeah.
passing us too in the Minnesota area. I mean, you know,
Well,
like tornadoes and the real bad flooding.
I have more reports on Minnesota. Because I have Larry and my other friend up there. They were smacking the hell out of northern Minnesota.
Yeah, we're not seeing it so much in the cities too much, but yeah, what do you mean? Was there recent stuff that happened
Oh
up
yeah.
north? Like, I didn't hear about it. What?
Well, Larry, was up there for some time
Mm-hmm.
around Bemidji,
Mm-hmm.
and he was telling me, he goes, man, I see where this storm came through and all these trees are down.
Mm-hmm.
The storm just blew them out, kind of like what happened with some storms when I was in Wisconsin, in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They just blew out all this stuff. That was before he got there. And then the very day, because he went by and saw my friend that's a little south of him on his way back to wherever.
Mm-hmm.
But there was, it snowed about, not snowed, it rained about 3 inches in an hour.
In northern Minnesota?
Yeah, again. This is again.
Okay.
And I was talking to my friend on the phone while this happened.
Oh, okay.
It was causing all kinds of hell. But somehow, this was the same afternoon Larry was coming down,
Mm-hmm.
but he missed it somehow, He missed having to drive through it.
Yeah, it's been hitting various different places, and just
so
kind of comes out of nowhere. It seems, right? I mean,
I don't know.
comes in
because
pretty fast.
I'm not following what's
Mhm.
coming into northern Minnesota.
Okay.
That's not my purview. And I was listening to it in real time, getting the feedback.
On what website? On what?
No website.
I mean,
No website. I was calling my friend, and it was happening.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And Larry was coming down from north,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow he missed it.